Here are two cubes, A and B. As we're told they're cubes, therefore we know the length, the width and the height are all the same. So for cube A, we're told the length is 3 semis, therefore the width is also 3 semis and the height is also 3 semis. Likewise for cube B, as we're told the length is 4, as it's a cube, we know the length, the width and the height are all the same. So if the length is 4, the width is also 4 semis and the height is also 4 semis. We were asked to work out the density of cube A in the ratio to density of cube B and to give our answer in the form A to B, where A and B are integers. A reminder, an integer is a whole number. As we're working out density, our first step is to write down our formula triangle. Our formula triangle is my Dyson vacuum. Other vacuum cleaners are available, so MdV. As I want to work out the density of each cube, well, I know density is the letter D. When using a formula triangle, you always cover up the one you want. As I want the letter D, cover up D for density, and whatever you're left with is your formula. So on the top here, I've got M, which is my mass. I should know that a horizontal line in a formula triangle means divide. So therefore, density is mass divided by, on the bottom is V, and V stands for our volume. For cube A, we know it has a mass of 81 grams. To work out the volume, well, we know the volume of a cube is going to be the length times the width times the height in any order. And we know as it's a cube, length, width, and height are all the same. So as the length is 3, therefore it's going to be 3 times 3 times 3, or 3 cubed. 3 times 3 is 9, and 9 times 3 gives us 27. So the volume of the cube, therefore, is 27 centimeters cubed, as it's a volume. As I want to work out density, therefore I know density is the mass on the top. We know the mass of cube A is 81, so it's 81 on the top, divided by V, the volume. In this case, the volume is 27. And 81 divided by 27 gives us 3. So the density is 3. For cube B, we know it has a mass of 128 grams. To work out its volume, we know it's going to be the length times the width times the height in any order. As it's a cube, we know length, width, and height are all the same. So it's going to be, in this case, 4 times 4 times 4, or 4 cubed. 4 times 4 is 16, and 16 times 4 gives us 64. So the volume is 64 centimeters cubed, as it's a volume. To work out density, we know density is the mass divided by the volume. So the mass of cube B was 128. So 128 on the top, divided by the volume, which just worked out to be 64. And 128 divided by 64 gives us 2. We were asked to give our answer in the form of A to B, where A and B are integers. Hence, my final answer is going to be the ratio of 3 to 2.